Hi, welcome to part 2 of our Hangul lesson. We've covered 20 alphabets in part 1. In this video, we'll be learning the other 20. Let's start with the consonants first. These are the stressed consonants. They're shorter, tenser variants of the basic consonants you've learned in part 1. As you can see, they're basically made up of two of the same consonants. This one is called sang-kiok. It's the stressed version of kiok. Ka, ga. Like kiok, it takes on the k sound when it's an ending consonant. This one is called sang-tigut. It's the stressed version of tigut. Ta, da. This one is called sang-piep. It's the stressed version of piep. Pa, ba. This one is called sang-tiet. It's the stressed version of tiet. Ta, za. This one is called sang-shut. It's a stressed version of shut. And since it's stressed, it loses the hissing sound that shut has. This makes it basically the same thing as the S sound in English. Sa, sa. And like shut, it takes on the t sound when it's an ending consonant. Now, let's look at the aspirated consonants. They're basically a combination of the basic consonants and the consonant hit. Hit is pronounced as h, which as air to the consonants is combined with, making them airier and stronger. This one is called kiuk. It's an aspirated version of kiok. Ka, ga, ka. Like kiok, it takes on the k sound when it's an ending consonant. This one is called tiet. It's the aspirated version of tigut. Ta, da, ta. Like tigut, it takes on the t sound when it's an ending consonant. This one is called piep. It's the aspirated version of piep. Pa, ba, pa. Like piep, it takes on the p sound when it's an ending consonant. This one is called tiet. It's the aspirated version of tiet. Ta, za, cha. Like tiet, it takes on the t sound when it's an ending consonant. Let's practice a little bit before we move on to the vowels. 까치, 박, 빨리, 아빠, 키, 마크, 부엌, 치마, 고추, 꽃, 코끼리. Now let's move on to the compound vowels. This is e. E. It's made up of o and e. This is e. E. It's made up of a and e. This is ye. Ye. It's made up of ya and e. This is ye. Ye. It's made up of ya and e. Traditionally, these are two slightly different sounds. E is shorter, whereas e is longer and a more open sound. E, e. But these days, in natural speech, most people pronounce them both as e. The same thing happens with ye and ye. Both are pronounced as ye. These are easier. They're we, wa, wo, and ui. Like the previous ones, they're also made up of two simple vowels. In fact, you can work them out yourself by breaking them down and reading them slowly. For example, We is the combination of U and E. If you read U and E really quickly, you get we. We, 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 we. The same applies to the others. O, a, ua, ua, wa. U, o, uo, uo, wo. I, ui, 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 ui. Now these three are pronounced as we. The first two are pretty straightforward. O, e, oe, we, we. U, e, ue, we, we. The last one is a bit of an anomaly. It's made up of O and E, but instead of oi, it's pronounced as we. Now you might think it's a bit strange that they're all pronounced the same, but homonyms can be found in every language. Take C and C, for example. It's just something you have to memorize on a case-by-case basis. And that's it. You've learned all 40 of the Korean alphabets. We hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching, and 안녕히 계세요.